Hey, good morning, everyone. Just coming to you with the Finnegans Wake reading for today. Starting, we're going to say paragraph 31, something like that. It's the conversation between Jute and Mutt. So if you type in Wid Wad for a Norse like, W-I-D-W-A-D for a Norse, N-O-R-S-E, L-I-K-E, that'll take you right to the spot where I'm reading, and I'm just going to read the next. Let's see, I'll finish the conversation and then read the next paragraph after that because it's a really long one. All right, so here we go. Jute says, Load all marshy, Wid Wad for a Norse like. Mutt says, Somular with a bull on a clomp turf, Rooks roarum Rex room. I could snore to him of the spoomy horn, with his Woolsley side in, by the neck I am Sutton on, did Brian Dove Lynn. Dove is D' of Lynn. So it's a combination of the French of, which is just D', and the English of, which is of. Jute says, Boiled oil and raw honey on me when I can burrily forstand a weird from Stirk to Finnick in such a patwat as your Rotterdamrotter. Rotterdamrotter's all one word. Unheard of and unseen. Gut after meal. Might be good. Goot after meal. See you doomed. Mutt says, Quite a gream. Busov a sec. Walk a dunblink. Roundward this albatile? Looks like albatile. And you skull see how old ye plain of my elters, Humphrey and ours, were wone to wail Wimbrel to Pewee or the Saltings, where will be city is like the plural of city but without the S, C-I-T-I-E, by law of Ithsman, whereby a draught of seigneury, ice flow was from his inn, the bigning of to whose finish there, punct. Let air him rummer. I think that's like murmur, but with some extra syllables. Rummer. Mermerge two races, sweet and brack. Morthering rue. Hither, crashing eastwards, they are insurgents. Hence, cool at ebb, they requiesce. Countlessness of live stories have nether fallen by this plage, like page but with an L, or like plague without the U. Flick as flow flakes, litters from aloft, like a wasp wizard, all of worlds. Now are all tombed to the mound, Isches to Isches, or maybe Iges to Iges, aired from aired, pride, O pride, thy prize. Jute says, stench, and stench has an apostrophe at the beginning for some reason. Mutt says, fiat fruit, or fiat fruit. Or, no, it's not fruit, it's fiat fuit. Here and under lie they, large with two L's, by the small with one L, and every night life also the strange. That's an interesting word there because it's estrange, which is, estrange, but with the at the beginning, but with an apostrophe, so the strange. Babylon, the great grand hotel, with Tittlehouse, Alp on earwig, Drucken on ild, like as equal to unequal in this sound cemetery, which is Liebe's love. Jute says, Zmord. Mutt says, Meldundlees, by the fears wave behotted, desponds sung, and the Nastros mound have swallowed them all. This hourth of years is not save brick dust, and being hummus, the same row turns. I said hummus, but it's H-U-M-U-S, not two M's. So maybe humus. He who runes may read, R-E-D-E, it on all fours. Oaksel, Nuxel, Trixel, crumbling. I think those are the parts of a ship. The Or Castle, the Newcastle, and the Tricastle, but I'm not 100% sure. Sell me sooth the fare for humblin, humblady fair, but speak it all softily, molder. That wasn't all softly, it's all saucifully, molder. Be in your wished. Jute says, wished. Mutt says, the giant Forficules with Amni the Fay. Jute says, how? And how has an E on the end. Mutt says, here is Vice King's grab. Jute says, Hwad, H-W-A-A-D. Mutt says, or you a stone-aged, Jute you? Jute says, oi am thon Thorstruck, thing mud. So they seem to be referring to each other here. Stoop, if you are absed-minded, A-B-C-E-D, minded, to this clay book, what curios of signs, please stoop, in this aleph bed. Can you read, R-E-D-E, since we and thou had it out already, its world? It is the same told of all, many, misgenations on misgenations. That was one of the easiest sentences to read so far. Tickle, they lived and laughed and loved and left. Forsen, thy kingdom is given to the Medes and Porsons. The Neanderthal, a loss and a gain, of our old Heidenberg in the days when heading clouds walked the earth. In the ignorance that implies impression, that knits knowledge, that finds the name form, that whets the wits, that convey contacts, that sweetens sensation, that drives desire, that adheres to attachment, that dogs death, that bitches birth. That's the plural. It's the plural of bitch. That entails the ensuance of existentiality. But with a rush out of his navel, reaching the reardos of Ramaspatham. A terriculous Vivillon view, this, queer, and it continues to be quaky. A hatch, a celt, an ear share, the pourquoise of which was to casse the earth crust at all of hours. Furrow words, bag-o-words, like Yoxen at the turnpot. Here say figurines, bellicose arming and mounting. Mounting and arming bellicose figurines, see here. Fadork, this liffle effigy is for a firefing called a flint for fall. Face at the eased, O I fay, face at the waist, ho, you fi, upwap and dump'em, ace to, So it's face to face, but the F's are turned, so the first F is facing down and the second F is facing up. So it's F-A-C-E facing down to F-A-C-E facing up. It's interesting, you play with the letters here. When a part so T, P-T-E-E, does duty for the holos, we soon grow to use of an all for a bit. Here, please to stoop, are Selverin cued petite peas of quite a pecuniar interest in as little as they are the pellets that make the tom-tummies pay roll. Right, rank Ragnar rocks, and with these rocks, R-O-X, orangotangos, wrangled rough and right go wrong. Wisha, wisha, why did the? Wisha, wisha, why did the? Thick is for thorn, that's thuck in its thoil, like thumbfools, thrader, thrust for revenge. I feel like Mike Tyson wrote that sentence. What a nice old, nice is with an M, nice, old Mness, it all mnakes. A midden-hide horde of objects, olives, beets, Kimmels, Dollies, Alfreds, Beatties, Cormacs, and Daltons. That was an easy sentence. Owlets, eags, O stoop to please, are here, creakish from age, and all now quite epsiline, and old woldy Wobblers. Yeah. Just when I think it's going to be an easy one, he throws an extra letter in there. I thought it was just wobblers, but there's a W. Wobblers. Hodworth a wipeagrass. See the snake worms every side. Our Durlbin is swarming in sneaks. They came to our island from triangular Tushater, beyond the wet prairie, reared up in the midst of the Cargon of prohibitive pomifructs, but along landed Paddy Whippingham, and his garbage cans all one word, cotch the creeps of them pricker than our who's there, out of man, could pick up her what's that's. Some divide and some the lot, but the tally turns round the same Balifuson, racketeers and botloggers. That concludes our reading for today. Have a great day.